Hi guys! I have such an exciting topic today, and that is what I do with my juice pulp. Yeah, so if you're starting juicing and you're like, I don't want to be throwing all of this pulp away, what a waste, because I am spending so much money on all these veggies. Totally get it. So there's a couple things you can do. You can make vegetable stock out of it. Google it, super easy to do. You can use it as compost, or you can do what I do, and if you have furry friends, dogs or cats, you can make dog food or cat food out of it. Check with your vet first. Please, please, please check with your vet first. But it's so simple and so awesome to do. I do this every single week. I'll kind of do a few batches of veggie juice, and then for the pulp, I keep it in my fridge. I put it in a plastic bag, a grocery bag, and then I put that bag into like a Ziploc bag. And it lasts forever. I think I've kept some of my pulp in there for like a couple weeks. So I keep it in there, and then what I do is I cook up some oats, or I use any sort of leftover brown rice or quinoa that I have in my fridge, so I cook up some of that. I do like just one serving, so I'll do like a cup of brown rice, or maybe a cup or two of brown rice, or oats, or whatever it might be. And then I get some meat, so some sort of, I've done beef, I've done chicken, I've done turkey. I think that's all I've done, like the ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken. Or again, I just use leftover meat from the fridge that we aren't gonna eat, or a combination of those. I get whatever's on sale at the grocery store and cook up some of that. So what I do, I start with cooking up the meat in a pot while I have the, oats going or whatever it might be cooking. And then I put my pulp, once the ground beef is done, I put the pulp inside with the ground beef once that's done, or the ground meat, and kind of heat it up, get a little bit heated. And then I use some sort of like a stock, like a chicken stock, veggie stock, beef stock, whatever I have in the fridge. Or you can even use like leftover pumpkin. It's great for dogs. So like pumpkin puree, sweet potato puree, extra sweet potatoes, any sort of like extra stuff you have in your fridge, you can put in there. So just, it's like a kitchen sink dog food, like just leftovers. Kind of throw some of your leftovers in there. There's plenty of things your dogs can't eat, so look this up first before throwing it in there. But most of what we're eating, especially if we're eating lots of veggies and things, you can just put that in your dog's food. So anyway, yeah, I add some sort of like a stock, or something just to get it a little bit soft. And then then you add in your grains and you just mix it all together. And my dogs love it. I don't know why, because it looks like this. Here, I'm gonna show you guys. Looks like that. Yeah. And it does not smell good, but they love it. And it's such a great food for them to eat, right? Besides all this, like, who knows what the f***'s in our dog's food. And I use this as a supplement to their normal food. So I don't just feed them this. You could if you want to, but I personally use it as a supplement. So we buy their normal dog food, and then I just mix it in with it, or I'll give this to them once a day, but then the rest of the day they can have their other food, and that's how I do it. And it just makes me feel good to be giving my dogs really good for them food. I'm bound and determined for my dogs to be healthy and happy and not die from cancer like every other dog does. So that's why I do this, and it's a great way to use up my extra pulp. I'm not throwing it away, and it's so easy to do. You can just make it in bulk and then just leave it in the fridge all week. That's what I do, and it lasts for like a week. Okay guys, happy pulping. Or like I said, you can use it as compost or make veggie stock with it. So cool tips. Let me know what other sorts of tips you want to hear from me. I would love to help you guys out with some tips on how I do things. So or just health tips, or hope you guys are having a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.